Hi guys, it's Lee Anderton here, coming from the Andertons YouTube channel, and today I'm joined with my friend Ian here from Jet City Amplifiers to talk about some of the new products that they've got coming this autumn into the UK. So Ian, Jet City's quite a new brand. Tell me a little bit about how Jet City's come about.
Well, basically it's a couple of industry guys in America who decided what they wanted to do was to build really good quality tube amplifiers, but at a cheap cost really, in the Far East, but also use top designers to do that.
Okay.
And the first designer that they actually approached was Mike Soldano. Yeah. And he said, yep. And he basically designed more or less all of this range that we've got here, apart from this little one here.
Okay. So, it's a really new concept. The first amp that we're going to look at is a new 50 watt, is it a 212?
It's a 2V12 combo.
Yeah. All tube.
All tube. Effect sends, which are tube driven.
So 2 channels, and I guess what output tubes are we using in these?
These are 6L6s.
Oh, 6L6s, yeah. Cool. So it's got that kind of what, big bottom end?
Yeah, big bottom end, American tone really. Yeah, there's a clean channel, it's all really clean. Do jazz, or you can sort of make it a bit more jangly.
I'm surprised actually. I thought it was. I always seem to recall that some of the Soldano amps were modded kind of Marshall-y tones.
You're right, actually. I think he got known for modifying the Marshalls. Yeah. Originally.
But this is more of an American kind of design up, isn't it?
Yeah,
so,
it is. Cool.
Right. Anyway, I don't suppose many jazz players are going to buy these amplifiers, are they? So let's get on to the dirty sound.
All right. So there's the distortion channel.
Probably a smoother, again, you can hear that American tone coming through perhaps compared to a Marshall. Yeah. But it is a bit more grunty and on the edge than something like a Boogie, isn't it? Sort of.
It is.
It's
yeah, it's got, where the Boogies have got more of a scoop mid, yeah, these are more pronounced mid.
It's got that, we're not actually playing at insane volume, are we here? But it has got that kind of saturation that often on other amps you have got to turn them up a lot louder to kind of get, haven't they?
Yeah.
Oh, I like it. Money-wise, these are affordable, aren't they? I think we're talking $6.99, I think, in the UK.
That's right, yeah, for an all tube valve combo.
Yeah, 212, 50 watts. So again, it's very affordable. Yeah. We like. So that's the 50 watts. That'll be in Andertons by the end of November. So check it out on the website. Next up, we're going to look at one of the new heads from Jet City. Right, back again. This time we got the daddy in the range. This is the 100 watt, what do we call this one? The 100 watt?
HDM.
Oh,
HDM.
Did you hear that off camera?
Yeah, HDM.
We've got the 100 watt HDM. Now, what was Soldano's probably most iconic amp?
The SLO100.
What does SLO stand for? Is it just Soldano?
Super Lead Overdrive.
Oh, Super Lead Overdrive. Cool.
You knew that, didn't you?
No, I didn't. I didn't know that. So that was kind of his iconic amp that I guess all the artists wanted. Yeah. So this is, and tell me about the, because there is a 100 watt head in the range already, isn't there, which is supposed to be sort of like the SLO. So how is this one a bit different?
That's got the reason why it's called the HDM is got the depth mod. Right. Which is just got the extra switch. It's got the depth on there. Yeah. And also it's got the knockdown switch from 100 down to 50 watts.
Okay, good. So it's a bit different looking as well, isn't it, with the metal grille rather than the blue panel.
But those grills, you can actually get those grills to go on there as well.
Do you know what? Yeah, little birdie told me the other day that apparently there's been a bit of a mixed reaction to the blue panels. So good old Jet City have decided to start making the panels in different colours, or the grille.
You can get them in red. The black looks really good as well.
Can't you do white as well?
They do white?
Yeah, I thought that looked cool.
Yeah.
So basically, when you buy them out of the box, they're always going to be blue. Unless it's the depth mod one,
depth mod, yeah.
Which will have the grill, but you can basically then just get onto the. I guess you can come to Andertons, can you, and just buy them as accessories. I love the fact that we don't have a channel called clean. We just have crunch and overdrive. One EQ, effects loop, no reverb. As you say, the knockdown switch between 100 and 50. We're going to play in the 100 mode to give us a bit more headroom on the clean channel. And at the moment, I've got the depth all the way off to 0, so we're just going to play it straight. And then, whilst Ian's shredding, I shall be winding it up. You'll see me do that. The blue light. Can you see this blue light in the middle here? Ian tells me that you can like fit loads of those inside if you want. So if you can't, here's his home phone number. We're playing this through a 212 cabinet. The depth charge, that's a weapon, isn't it? Anyway, is fairly apparent on the 212, but I'm led to believe that it becomes more apparent on the 412 because you've got that extra bass. But anyway, we're going to dive over to the drive channel now, and you'll see me wind in the depth control whilst Ian's playing. We'll slow that down for you in a minute, you can see what he does. It's very clever. That'll be in the shops also by the end of November, I think, won't it, Mr. Jet City? Thank you. These are going to sell for $7.99. So again, really, really well priced for an all-tube 100-watt head. We like. We've got a little bit of a hurricane going on outside at the moment, so if you hear some of the wind howling through the building at the moment, it's not a faulty amplifier or a microphonic valve, it's just the wind. Okay, we're on the 50-watt head here. This is not just a 50-watt head version of the combo we tried earlier, is it? So this is basically 2 channels, but with a shared EQ.
Yes.
No switchable outputs, so it's just 50 watts. No reverb, but with an effects loop. Nice simple single button foot switch again to change between the 2 channels. Quite a bit cheaper than the 100 watt, isn't it? It comes down to about just over 500 quid for this one.
Yeah, that's right.
So let's hear some sounds on this one. Should we just say as well, the cabinet we're playing through is an Eminence loaded 212, isn't it? That you can pick up from Jet City for about £260, or if you want to go the full hog and have the 412, Again, eminence loaded, is about 430 pounds. I like it. Now, are these 6L6 loaded
Same
as well?
tubes, yeah. Same
okay,
tubes.
Cool. Why am I thinking is the 20 EL34s?
84s.
84s
Yeah.
and 20.
Yeah.
What do I know? I don't know anything. Right. Well, I think the last amp that we're going to come to is possibly the one that is the most exciting one, isn't it? This is called the Pico Valve. Tell me the story how this one's come about.
Well, basically, they've approached Andy Marshall from THD, and see, anybody who's seen a THD, it's just a mini univalve, even down to the legending on there.
So the univalve is a little THD amplifier. And how much would that cost you? Roughly.
1,400 quid.
£1,400. And how much is this?
299.
299. And if you come to Andertons, I think it's a bit cheaper actually.
Yeah.
I think it's 269 or something. But wow.
But the reason why it's called the reason why it's called the PicoValve,
yeah,
is much like the others. You can take that power amp valve out,
right,
and put your own different valve in.
Oh, so the bass will take any...
Yes, and it's self-biasing.
Oh, cool. It's quite chunky. I mean, it's obviously nicely built, this thing.
Yeah.
Got some decent-sized transformers in it and stuff.
Yep.
On the front here, we can use it in a 2-watt or a 5-watt mode.
Yep. We've got the small cab there, the little,
Good
the
link.
little 1B12.
Kind of looks like it should have an 8-inch speaker or something, but it's not. It is a 12-inch speaker. It's kind of, there's really no room on that front panel for anything other than the speaker. Closed back.
Yeah, you can take that off to make
Look
it.
at that. They think of everything.
Yeah.
So you can take the back off.
Yeah, you just need to undo
a couple
the
of screws.
take the back off, and it just sounds a little bit bigger.
Do you know what? I'm going to do that before we actually shoot this video. Right, I've taken the back off. Took me 2 seconds to do that. Might take you longer because I'm good with this. And that's what it looks like. So you can see it's ported now at the back, which is going to give us a little bit more bass end, a little bit more sort of air movement. So let's plug the Pico into that, see what it sounds like. That is quality. We're liking this. And we're liking it a lot more for the fact that it's less than £300. Right, well, we've switched the Pico Valve over onto a 212 cabinet now, so you can just hear what that sounds like as well. So. I know you're probably not supposed to do this if you actually own one of these, because I think it tires the valves out a little faster. But just play some rhythm stuff and I'll switch it down to its 2-watt mode. Just for fun, I'm just going to crank the shit out of this now, and you can see what it sounds like in 2-watt mode. Cool, well look, these are all at Andertons for you to come try and buy now if you want to. Visit the website address just here. Thanks very much to Ian today for coming down, and that's it. So hope you've enjoyed the video. Let us know if you've got any comments below, and we'll see you next time.